I have been taught in the course of this movie and video by the Spirit of God and His servants that this movie will be an accurate and true payment for what I have done. However, I have been shown that after this payment and execution, I will no longer be forced to endure as fully as I have this term. However, being yet a baby, I will always be given forced baptism should I choose to be, and am qualified to be Catholic, and so choose to become. This to enable the workforce that is needed, and provided I choose to shower, I will not be allowed to be shown any of the things that will take place, neither have taken place until after the shower. I will be given the option to see or not to, in which case I will be presented with the videos of the ones who were killed because of my ignorance, who I said I loved. Provided it is evident I have already paid the price, I will be shown the video of my payment for them. However, if the baby has not paid the price, unless he so chooses, he cannot see the payment. The readers will know if the baby has already paid the price because the baby himself will know. Each of these payments were forced, and they were in the time appointed by God and the times when they were manifested in the baby's revelation of his payment, or simply put, when the baby clearly acknowledged his guilt, such as right now. That is, when I first began to speak openly of the forced payment and execution, when these payments will be required. God granted me grace and mercy each of these times. The point of these payments is that regardless if baptism is made, Christian or Catholic, sacrifice and payment is required to its fullest extent. The first payment was by fire, when I referred myself as King George, the title according to what God told me to say as a sign for my payment, so as to begin learning of the game and being taught by God. This has been shown to me in the manner for which God has been teaching me, by suggestion and teachings. My father also has aided in this with God's help. I have learned that this will be the last forced payment. However, I am assured that this last payment is necessary for the release of prisoners, and as payment for the friends I have lost. Second payment was more merciful, and some special effects were involved, but the payment was received. Third payment, which is this one, is entirely realistic, as also was the first one, both depicting my guilt and need for payment. It's apparent that I will be swimming this last time, and I will come back each of these times. As a present, I will be allowed to come back Catholic this time. And also, as I have said before, God has given me a one-time chance that if I can make it home, then He will release me. I will swim as fast and hard as I can. God will help me with this over these next days. By paying this price, God will be far more merciful unto me in the times following this. The payments will never be as severe, but the showers will remain to be forced. I thank you for your prayers and blessings. I've also come to learn from God that upon becoming Catholic, because of our diligence and obedience as a worker and Catholic, we no longer need to refer to God, but as Father. Thank you, Father, for your mercy and teachings.